Hey, this is Dion from Voss Media Board Game Cafe and Champions of Tabletop. This is Voss Media 5 and 5, where we take 5 games that we suggest that you run out and purchase from your friendly local game store, and 5 that you need to go pre-order. Check out 5 and 5.
Here are our suggested new releases for the month of May 13th to the 17th, 2024. An item that is available to brick-mortar retail stores. Starting 5/17 is the 4th release of Lorcana TCG, Ursula's Return. A storm has been building in the magical realm of Lorcana. A powerful Ursula Glimmer, unleashed from the Great Illuminary, is at last ready to put plans into motion. How far will the Sea Witch go to gain power over all Lorcana? Disney Lorcana is a collectible card game released by Ravensburger in collaboration with the Walt Disney Company. It marks Ravensburger's first foray into the trading card game, TCG space, and it features characters from throughout Disney's film history. It is also one of the fastest-growing trading card games on the market. Check out the release at your friendly local game store this week. Also releasing this week, Marvel Champions, the card game Iceman Hero Pack. A founding member of the X-Men and the team's prankster Bobby Drake discovered his mutant power to generate cold and manipulate ice as a young teen. He joined Xavier's school to escape persecution in his hometown, and now he fights to protect others as the hot-headed Iceman. And he's sliding his way into your games of Marvel Champions, the card game. With his special stash of frostbite upgrades that can slow down the enemy's movements, Iceman is a slick hero with a versatile spread of abilities that can adapt to any situation. Within this hero pack, you will find Iceman, his 6 frostbite upgrades, his 15 signature cards, and a full assortment of aggression cards inviting you to put the villain's forces on ice. This pack also includes a bonus modular encounter set featuring the bizarre and terrifying Sauron. The X-Men would not be complete without the Iceman Hero Pack. This expansion comes with a 40-card pre-built deck, giving you the chance to start playing from the moment you open the box. Another release this week from our friends at Darrington Press for the Queen. For the Queen is an easy-to-learn 2, 6-player, or more, collaborative card-based game in which you must work together to build a tale of love, betrayal, doubt, and devotion towards the Queen. To inspire the queen of your story, you'll select one of the 25 beautiful illustrations, or get creative and design your own. With 91 cards included for gameplay, this new edition of For the Queen allows an endless amount of stories, genres, and fun for everyone. Check out For the Queen. From our friends at Coyote Crow LLC, which by the way we love their tabletop role-playing game, are releasing a game called Wolves. Wolves is a semi-cooperative board game for 3, 6 players. You'll take on the role of a community leader attempting to manage limited resources to help get your people through the winter. To survive, you'll need to cooperate and share through the gifting what you've gathered and grown, which will dwindle as you head toward winter. If any player fails to meet their community's needs, all players lose the game. But if everyone makes it through winter, the player who gained the most status will be elected chief of all of the communities and granted an additional victory. Status is gained through efficient gifting of resources to other players and sharing excesses with your own community. Phases of each turn are played either simultaneously or in status order, which can change from turn to turn. Tell your FLG to get you a copy today. The last game that we will talk about is Surf's Up. You and your rivals are surfers trying to gain the most points by catching the best collection of waves by the end of the game, dodging blue bottle stings, scoring bonus points from surfboards that match the waves you catch, and by satisfying each game's 3 unique goals. 3 incoming waves are always visible to all surfers, who select and simultaneously reveal a 1 to 5 energy card they commit to catch the wave, worth 1 to 10 points, in the break zone closest to the beach. The highest energy card revealed wins the wave, which is collected to be scored at the end of the game. However, tied energy cards will cause surfers to wipe out, giving the next highest energy card surfer the win. Respect is the tiebreaker here, and a resource players can gain or use to buy extra energy and surfboard, bonus point cards from the beach when they win, or place second on each wave. That's Surf's Up.
That was our 5 new releases this week. Go and pick them up at your friendly local game store. Now, let's switch it up and look at 5 games you should go and pre-order today. The first on our list is one we are very excited about: Weirdwood Manor. Weirdwood Manor is a cooperative board game that marries great adventure gameplay with some Euro-inspired underpinnings. As you and your group of valiant companions battle to protect Weirdwood Manor and its ruler, Lady Weirdwood, from an invading fey monster and his clockwork scarab minions. Players will make use of dice drafting, card play, resource management, and location actions as they move through the ever-shifting manor in pursuit of the fey monster and his minions. As the game progresses, the fey monster's strength will grow, and things will become more dire for the players, so they will have to work together to solve the challenges in front of them. The game offers deep tactical choice and a degree of unpredictability that will make traditional leader quarterbacking virtually impossible. The players will truly have to strategize as a group to succeed as the threat deepens. Pre-orders are due before the end of the month, and the release date is 6/21. Suggested retail is $85. Another one you should run out and pre-order today is Ring of Chaos. The Temple of Chaos has been revealed. Existing only as a dark rumor for centuries, this ancient seed of chaotic magic has now been rediscovered. Within sights the legendary Ring of Chaos, a tool of unmatched power that allows the wearer to marshal the strength of the gods themselves. As a player, you will command a party of 4 adventurers, leaders, heroes, or villains. Survive the Temple Guardians, do battle with your competitors, and claim the all-powerful ring for your own. Easy to learn but challenging to master, this unique blend of board game and deck-building game mechanics rewards experience, strategy, and the brute force of a good fireball. Outwit your friends, embrace the chaos, claim the ring, for whoever wears it will reshape the world, for good or evil. Pre-orders are due before the 30th of this month, and release is scheduled for September 1st, with a suggested retail of $45. The third one we are going to talk about are actually 2 titles that are very similar. Axis Allies Anniversary Edition, Axis Allies North Africa. Axis Allies Anniversary Edition. The year is 1941. The Axis war machine appears invincible. The Balkans have fallen. Pearl Harbor has been attacked, and Rommel has the British on the run in North Africa. At this explosive point in history, the Axis Allies Anniversary Edition challenges you and your opponents to decide the outcome of World War II. As one of the world powers struggling for supremacy in 1941, you must spearhead your country's military drive. Axis Allies celebrates its 40th anniversary with the re-release of this deluxe edition, designed and developed by Larry Harris, the original creator of Axis Allies. This edition includes an all-new, huge 24 inches by 46 inches game board, new cruiser units, and Italy as the third Axis nation. Axis Allies North Africa. The fighting in North Africa was unlike any other in World War II. Now you will command the forces of either the Axis, Germany and Italy, or the Allies, the United Kingdom and eventually the United States, in a campaign that may again capture the imagination of the entire world. Intercept enemy convoys headed to the ports of North Africa while protecting your own. Prove your logistical prowess by keeping your forces supplied. But most of all, show your ingenuity as a general, and you may change the course of history and ultimately gain the respect of your opponents. Both of these pre-orders are due 5/18 this week. However, Axis Allies Anniversary Edition releases on June 1st with a retail of $130, and Axis Allies North Africa releases August 1st with a retail price of $90. Also, we want to take a moment and thank Renegade Games for bringing this classic back to us, as well as wish them a happy 10-year birthday. We can't wait to see what the next 10 years will bring. The next game is Pioneer Rails base game. Pioneer Rails is an flip and write game set in the Old West. Draft poker cards to build a poker hand and extend your train lines across the map, connecting features and scoring points. In Pioneer Rails, you represent a railroad owner who has seen an opportunity to expand your empire across the new lands of the frontier. You'll compete against other railroad owners to plan your railway in the best way possible to connect establishments to the railroad and satisfy the demands of the locals. Pre-orders are due before the end of the month with a release date of July 1st. The suggested retail price of $25. The last game we are going to talk about has a lot of hype around it. Slay the Spire, the board game. You don't have to kickstart this game to get a copy. Slay the Spire. The board game is a cooperative deck-building adventure. Craft a unique deck, encounter bizarre creatures, discover relics of immense power, and finally become strong enough to slay the Spire. Pre-orders are due by June 1st with a July 25th release date and a price tag of $115. I recommend pre-ordering this one today at your friendly local game stores while supplies last. Thank you for joining us for this week's Voss Media 5 and 5. Remember that all of these games you should run out and pre-order as soon as possible at your friendly local game store. If you don't have a friendly local game store, you can always swing into vossmediastore.com to place your pre-order for any of these titles. From everyone here at Voss Media Board Game Cafe and Champions of Tabletop, remember, never stop playing.